Hey, this is Clay with Clay's AC and Auto Repair and Clay Motion here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. If this video is helpful, please like, share, comment. Most of all, subscribe, and I love the nice comments. Remember, if anybody else can do it, you can do it too. Today we're working on a 2010 GMC Acadia, and we had some rear window issues that didn't work. I'm going to show you how to, what the wiring problem is and what the problem is. The reason this wiring harness is sitting right here, because it's one of the funnier things that I've ever seen. I pulled the wiring harness out and I tipped it upside down, and when I did that, I had it wedged in here so it wouldn't run out. But when the water wouldn't run out that ran inside it, hopefully you can see that. And I must have got most of it out, but there's still a bunch trickling out. Sorry you can't see it very well, but there's literally water coming out of that thing. You can see it. So I'm certain that we have a problem here, and the reason for the water is more than likely a plugged tube from your moonroof. So I'm sure that's how the water got in there, and we're going to fix this, and I'll show you that here in a second. Okay, so we're kind of back in place, and the wire in question was this one right here. You can kind of see inside the connector here that it's really moist and wet. Okay, the wire on the switch itself, which I should have went to, was this one right here. I took the switch out. I knew, obvious, it's red with a white stripe, so it's more than likely your power wire, and plus the gauging is approximately 12 to 10 gauge right there. So that tells you that your main feed wire. When I connected my power probe to this red wire, I had nothing. And then hopefully, I don't know how well you'll be able to see it, but down inside there, it's super corroded. So you knew that you had a problem. But now, when I check this wire here, when I go with my power probe, and I use a power probe with a digital multimeter, and I actually check that wire, I have 12 volts, which is good if I can show you. So I have battery voltage to it, so that's excellent. And when I plug these two parts together, if I do that, then I have no battery voltage, but it's basically, I just need to inform you of that. So we're going to find the break between here and there and see what we got going on, and we'll show you that. Sorry for the poor lighting, but there's our broken wire. We peeled back the harness there. We found that broken wire in there, and we're gonna repair that wire and try to figure out a way to fix the inside of there. Hey, if this video is helpful, just go ahead and you can also go to Clay's AC and Auto Repair on Facebook and check that out. That'd be nice. So I've got all my connections made, and it's hooked up back up to car power. Gonna make sure that the window works, which it does. And then the next thing we're gonna do is over here, make sure it works from the, hopefully works from the master switch, which it does. So we're good there. We still have no passenger side, so we're gonna go ahead and go over there and work on that one. Okay, because I couldn't show you on the other one, I'm gonna see if this one dumps out the water. Yep, just like flowing out of there like molasses. This is ridiculous, but yeah, you could see that hopefully. We're gonna fix some wires that are broken in there too. Okay, so we got the passenger side apart, and as you can see, I could just cut that away a little bit. I'm gonna refacet that here in a little bit, but as you can see, we got at least two wires broken, and we're gonna make a connector for them two wires right there, and then we should have the window fixed. But I need to point out that there's a problem for this problem. This is the problem, and this is going to make our windows work, but we're still going to have a leaking moonroofs, and that's going to be an issue in the future that needs to be taken care of. And I just, the customer just told me they wanted me to fix the windows, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, but I'm going to let them know that this is a pretty serious situation that we're dealing with right here. And the reason that they're breaking in the door, obviously, is because the doors get opened and closed, and imperfections inside the plastic of the actual wires from manufacturer probably caused it to, water to get inside the plastic, then caused it to corrode. So when you cut these wires back, you're going to cut them back a little bit, and you want to add a filler piece of wire to make that length still be the same. And you're going to want to cut that corrosion out of that wire right there, and you should be able to have it working. I'll show you it working when I get it done. But yeah, it took me a little bit to find this, so I'll be back. Okay, so now I've pretty much got it all buttoned up. Kind of a less than everything. It works great. Window goes up and down like it's supposed to, and you know, I turned the power off because I was killing the battery. I had to hook the battery charger up. Hey, remember, please like me on Clay's AC and Auto on Facebook. I'd really appreciate it. Subscribe, it helps me. You know, if you want me to keep making these videos, I try to make them as quick as I can. I do yammer a little bit, but hey, God bless. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch it. Try this out first before you replace switches and stuff, and you might be lucky. And remember, you can't break what's already broken.